Supriya ma'am. Supriya ma'am, please stop. Good afternoon, everyone. Miss Shilpa ma'am, please start.
Thank you, sister. A very warm good afternoon to all of you present here. Respected Father Joseph Sebastian S.J., the Rector, St. Xavier College of Management and Technology, Patna. Father Dr. Martin Porras S.J., the Principal, St. Xavier's College. Father Dr. Sushil Bilong S.J., Vice Principal, St. Xavier's College. Members of Management, Dr. Manisha Prakash, Head Academics, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Aryabhatta Knowledge University, Sister Dr. Grace, SCSC, IQAC Coordinator, and all the participants. I, Shilpa Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, St. Xavier's College of Management and Technology, Patna, welcomes all of you to the fifth and penultimate day of a 6-day faculty development program on pedagogical emotional competence organized by St. Xavier's College of Management and Technology, Patna, under the aegis of IQAC in collaboration with Aryabhatta Knowledge University, Patna. In the last 4 days of FTP that started on 27th February, we have had some really wonderful sessions by our expert resource persons who enlightened us with their expertise on the topics of work-life balance, time management and productivity, emotional intelligence in teaching, and interdisciplinary research. They undoubtedly added value to our knowledge and skills. In the same vein, I welcome Dr. Chandrakantan Jayabalan, Assistant Professor, Christu Jayanti College, Department of Commerce, Bangalore, as our resource person today. Sir, you have had a substantial industry experience of 6 years with a very rich academic experience in various colleges across India. You are a commerce graduate with an MBA and a PhD degree. Your expertise lie in the areas of marketing, consumer behavior, international business, and business law. You have various publications in journals of both national and international stature to your credit. Just to name a few, they are impact of artificial intelligence in marketing, impact of TV on children behavioral changes in Villupuram district, a study of pre-purchase behavior of consumer towards white goods in Namakkal district, banking reforms in India, market orientation, market innovation as performance drivers, extending the paradigm, and many more. Sir, I warmly welcome you to today's session. We really look forward to a great learning session from you today on the topic of research and publication, which indeed is a very important topic for all of us as academicians. I welcome you once again, sir. Over to you.
Sir, please unmute yourself. Sir, please unmute.
All right. Sorry. Silpa ma'am, thank you for your nice introduction. Thank you so much. Right. It's a great pleasure. Right. First of all, I would like to give my heartfelt thanks to the management for providing an opportunity to share my a small knowledge with the people through this FDP faculty program, faculty development program. Right. So without further delay, we will step into the program. Right. So as now I'm working as a assistant professor in Kasudendri College. I belongs to commerce. Apart from that, I'm taking care of, I'm a part of research center. All right. In that, I'm taking care of project, internal as well as external project. Right. So with this small introduction and add of information, so I will step into the session. I will share the screen with you, my PPT. All right. So is my screen is visible? I hope so. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right. So today the topic is we are going to discuss about the research and publication. Today you see that as an academician earlier one decade or 2 decades before, there is no much importance or weightage given for the research. So if you take a teaching fraternity, they have to focus on development of student. They have to take the classes. They have to mold the school students to the next level. Right, enrich their knowledge. That is the main thing they are doing. That apart from that, some other activities they are doing. But today it is not like that. Their work is their domain is it is increased. Their boundaries increased. They have to focus so many things. Right. So many things is there. One among that thing is the research. They have to keep on research so that it will pave the ways to increase their knowledge. All right. So government also insist on that part. People they have to publish, they have to do so many research, and they have to publish papers, especially quality papers. All right. So for doing the research, the government also providing fund. All right. And for publication also they are covering that that things also they are doing with that. All right. Fine. So many people they have a good papers. They are so knowledge in preparing paper. They are collecting the information. They are started and they are come up with a good paper. But that time they are got confused. So whether I have a good paper or not. All right. Some people they don't know they have that knowledge, but they are not ready to or they hesitate to start that because whether my idea is correct or not. All right. So my idea is correct or not, whether I can move further. That's one thing. One set of people. Another people they have a good idea and they work on it and they are prepared. then they are stopped when they are coming to the line of publication. They start where I have to publish. Today you see that so many groups is available. They are telling us I will publish for you. So second question is there, first question is there, sixth question is there. We will publish in Scopus, Web of Science, like with so many things they are there. For that they are charging some amount, 10,000, 7,000, 8,000, like with so many things is there. But there are people they want to publish on free of cost. Why should I pay amount? That's true. All right. So if you want to publish paper on free of cost, some criteria it's supposed to be met out, right? So these things are we are going to discuss right now, whether my idea is correct. Say how I can check my idea is right or wrong. Okay, and when it comes to your full-fledged one, when I go for the publication, once the idea is move further, all right. So what I supposed to do that once it is completed up a complete paper, when I move for the publication, so where I have to go that which journal is out for me. So those things I'm going to with it, right? Once you prepare a paper, which are the aspects you're supposed to focus? Certain things, some minor things you're supposed to be focused, right? But maybe for us it may be a minor things, but if you take a editor or the reviewer, they are giving much weightage on that part. So these things we are going to discuss in this session, right? Okay. So now I'm going to start this session. I'm starting the session with a small quote. Knowledge is power. Of course, no doubt it's power, right? When you're go through summary, if you read books, if you read articles, all right, if you read some newspaper, so your knowledge will keep on increase. It's a power. No one can take it from your side. It's not possible. No one can. So other things they can take it from your side, but the knowledge nobody can take it out. It is given by Francis Bacon, right? And one more thing, if you want to get success in the life, it's obviously how to get knowledge. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. You should not stop in on particular place. A product it have a saturation period, but for gaining knowledge, no saturation period. It is a continuous process. It is working. It is given by the Napoleon Hill. Usually, knowledge always I will slightly touch with that. That's why I touched this one. So teaching fraternity. So never stop learning. Please keep on learn. All right. It is required. Continuous learning is required. Okay. All right. So apart from that, some more quotes I have that research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody else has thought. That's what called research. All right. So we need to identify the research gap. That is the things. So nobody else has thought. That one is right. So one more quote. Research is creating a new knowledge. Of course, you are providing a new information to the society. That's right. All right. Okay. So with this quote, I'm starting this session. First, we'll have a small what is that basic things. Then we will step it slowly. We will step it to the content in the main event, right? So, of course, what is the research? It's a systematic inquiry to describe, explain, predict, and control the observed phenomenon. It involves inductive as well as deductive methods. You are providing some useful information to the society, all right? You are gathering some information and collecting and analyzing based on that you are describe, you are explain, and you are giving that you are going to give a prediction for the future. That's also there. For example, if you take that, if you work on a consumer behavior, right, you are identifying some sort of a pattern, and that pattern you are explaining, all right, and you are telling that based on this pattern my suggestion is likewise the predict will be likewise. So that is the things you are giving, right? So why we need to do research? There are certain things is there. That's the reason we are doing that research. Today you see that so many people are they are doing the research without knowing that why I'm doing this one. Where without the reason they are doing that. But we're supposed to know that why we are doing this way. Right. The first and foremost thing is the identify potential and new customers. Right. So we are going to identify the potential as well as the new area, not only the customers, new area, new domain, new information. that we are going to provide. That's the reason we are doing that, right? Understanding the existing customers, not only the customers, the phenomenon already is there. So why I have to do that, right? Why I have to do that? Just a minute.
Sir, sorry to
Yes,
interrupt. Your slides are not moving, sir.
just a minute, ma'am.
Yes,
No,
sir.
for me it is moving, ma'am. No,
Okay, sir. It's not moving here. So,
for me, 1 minute, ma'am. I will do one thing. Again, which
yes,
slide onwards it is not showing, ma'am?
now it is moving, sir. The third one is visible right now.
Third one is visible, you know.
Yes. The codes are visible right now.
Yeah, codes is visible. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Now, ma'am.
Please change
Now
it
it's
once. No, sir. It is still stuck at the third slide.
oh my God. Okay, 1 minute, ma'am. Now it's visible, ma'am.
Yes, sir. The fourth one. You moved on to the fourth one.
Yeah, research meaning, isn't it? Yeah, it's showing,
Yes,
ma'am. Yep.
yes,
All
sir.
right. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Right.
Thank you, sir.
No, no, sorry, ma'am. Right. See, you see that the purpose, that's what we are discussed, right? So identifying the potential and new customers, understanding the existing customers. Yeah, already it is there. So we need to understand why it is came, what they are trying to say that, right? From that, we will get a new idea. That's also there, all right? Understanding existing customer. Set pragmatic goals. So based on the information, we are fixing a pragmatic goals. That is also the reason we are doing the research. All right. Then develop based on the information, develop protective market strategies, new strategies. If you take a market as a for you can provide us strategies, not only in the market, even if it is applicable in the HR, even if it is applicable in the finance, even in the other domain also. If you take a science and all the areas, all right, it will give new strategies that will happen, right? Then it will address the business challenges, what type of challenges which is available in the existing field, all right, the new one. All right. So those things we can identify in the business, all right, through the research we can identify, all right. Then put together a business expansion plan, all right. So whether I'm going for a new plan expansion, so at the time whether this expansion is feasible or not, that information also it will be provided, right? New business opportunities, obviously. So these are the things which is the purpose that we are doing the research, right? Okay. Then next one is the characteristics. Characteristic. If you take a research, what it's supposed to be do there, right? So as per the research concerns, it must highlight, it must say that systematic way, all right, we need to give the justification, right, why this answer is came, why you are giving this suggestions, why you are giving this output, all right. So based on the accurate data we can give a proper information, all right. Okay, so it will say that it have a proper ethics, it have a proper code of conduct. Today you see that so many people are saying so many papers rejected because of lot of plagiarism, all right. Okay, so those things supposed to be avoided, all right. So proper ethics is needed and code of conduct is needed. So that is the first and foremost character of research, all right. And the analysis is based on the logical reasonings, and it includes the inductive as well as deductive methods, which means explanation, giving that explanation, the pattern, right, how it is executed, the analysis, like was it will tell sir, right. Okay, then it will taste that real-time data and knowledge, all right. So I have an observation, I have collected the information. So based on that, I'm giving the real-time data as well as sharing the knowledge. All right. Then finally, it will give the in-depth analysis. All right. This is also one of the characteristics on a particular concept. All right. Okay. Then apart from that, it creating a path for generating new questions. All right. So already some information is there. Based on that, we can generate, we can know that the questions, why this, why not be, why may it may be, likewise. And it will also say that creating opportunities, why this people like this particular character, things. This category, this type of a people, for example, if you take a north people, they are liking this one. South people, they are liking this people. West, they are liking this people. So it will create an opportunity. All right. So I can identify attitude, their character, right? Then analytical uses as well as all available data so that no ambiguity here. There is no doubt, all right, on whatever the information which is provided by me. There is no doubt on it, all right. Proper. I'm giving the information based on the uh, collected information, a valid information. I'm going to give that. All right. So there is no doubt on no place for a doubtful nature. All right. Then accuracy. So more accuracy will be there in case of a research. Okay.
Sir, sorry, sir,
Accurate.
sorry to interrupt. Sir, sorry
Yes,
to
sir.
interrupt.
Yeah.
I'm admin, sir. Sir,
I'm,
actually, you are not on the slideshow mode, it seems. Your slides are again not moving. So stop sharing, share once again, and
one
then put
minute,
it
sir.
on the slideshow mode.
One minute, sir.
Hmm.
Sharing. Yeah.
Share again.
One minute, sir. Yes, sir. In that, I choose the slide.
Share.
Share. I given share.
Yes, it's coming. Now it's clear, sir. So now change the slide. Hmm.
It's moving, sir.
It's moving now. Change. Change. Research purpose is there. You are on this slide, no?
No, purpose I finished. Characteristics.
Okay, sir.
Characteristics is showing, no, sir?
Yes, sir. It's showing.
Right. Almost I was. Okay. All right. So
Okay.
this is the place where I have stopped. All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right. Now, I want to ask a small question. All right. Just give the answer. From the following, which one is a qualitative method? So we will just thinking about the basic information. All right. Yeah. Case study, descriptive research, survey research, and correlational research. Okay. So now tell me which one is, according to you, the qualitative method. I gave 4 options. From this, tell me which one is the qualitative method. You can give the answer. You can put the answer in the chat box. So the moderator, please check the answer and uh, give me the
Yes, sir.
information. Yeah. Yeah.
The answers have started flooding in. A lot of
Okay. Yeah.
answers are case study, and
Yeah.
one answer is regarding descriptive research.
Okay. So
So
many people are specified as a case study, and some of the people there is mentioned descriptive. Okay.
very few for descriptive research. Yes,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
most of them
Right.
are in case study.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So thank you for your response, right, participants. Right. Now the correct answer is the case study. Right. Case study is the qualitative method. So many people are given the correct answer only. So very good. Nice. Thank you. All right. All right. So next one is the methods. What type of methods we have that? Right. Actually, we have that two methods. One is the qualitative and another one is the quantitative methods. All right. So in case of qualitative methods, we have that one-to-one interview, focus group, ethnographic studies, text analysis, case study, right? If you take a quantitative, right, in case of a quantitative, we have that survey research, descriptive research, correlational research. So this is about the methods, right? Okay. Almost all the things are basic information around. All right. Now, right. See, I'm talking about the data. I told that in the characteristics, we have seen that we need to provide a proper information. All right. See, collecting accurate data is one of the main thing. It is so essential. All right. So to get the accurate data, we must know that whether the data is accurate or not. All right. So we need to ensure the data is meet out these things, then only we can know that it is accurate or not. If it is a valid information, accurate, all right, reliable, timely, consent, and complaint. All right. So valid in the sense it is a founded, it is a logical one, it is a rigorous and impartial. It should not have balanced. It should be a it not it's an impartial one. Accurate. So feel free of errors. All right. Okay. So all the details supposed to be specified one and reliable. It is need a reliable. Okay. And timely one. Appropriate time it is supposed to be connected, present as well as within the particular time frame it's supposed to be connected. Okay, all right, and it must help or it must support the business decision to take a business decision. Okay, all right, then oh sorry, yeah, that is certain tips. If you say if you want to collect a accurate research, conducting accurate research, what you're supposed to do that the first step, what you need to do that you need to identify the main trends and issues. Now you see that AI is prevailing in the market. All right. So that on that area you need to do with that. If you are based on the science, so you need to connect your science stream with the AI. If you are in social language, social sciences, if you're in language, so you need to connect your domain with the AI. All right. So in that you need to identify what type of opportunities are available, what type of problems are available that you need to observe. So within that, you should not stop. You need to write. You need to describe it in a clear way. It is required in a sentence form. You need to find it out. All right. Unless otherwise you get a satisfaction on the line, you should not move that. All right. Then once you're satisfied with that, then you need to move to the next level. All right. Keep track of how often each of the main findings are appear. So what type of things it is there, where it is appear. All right, whether it is right or wrong, you need to keep track on it, how it is going on. Right, then make a list of your findings from most common to least common. It's like a ranking from 10 to 1 or 1 to 10. Likewise you need to keep it out. So in the which one is these so good, so first one that you need to do with that. All right, okay. So whatever the findings you have that if you say that the first one top 5 you are taking that, for that you need to do the SWOT analysis, the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat that you need to do that. Right. This is the fourth stage. All right. And if you come to the fifth stage, all right, prepare conclusion and recommendation about your study. All right. It's a based on the information you have prepared, and you need to come up for a conclusion and recommendation. Right. Then once it is over, so you need to you act on your strategies. You need to go with your strategies, right? And look for the gaps in the information, and you can put a additional inquiry if it is necessary. So those things you need to put up with that. And finally, you can review your result, right? If it is need to be changed, or if you need to analyze anything, all right? If you need to interpret anything, you can give that. Once again, you can work on it, all right? These are the way you can conduct a accurate research. Through that, you can get it a proper data, right? Then next one is the right. Now, the important part, the main part. All right. See, I have the paper. All right. I have the paper. All right. Whether it is right or not. I have idea whether the idea is correct or not. All right. Whether the idea is correct or not. Okay. So where I have to move, how I can assure my idea is correct, which are the ways are available, so that we need to check, that we need to check over here, right? Okay, so on the place, many people, they have a lot of confusion, whether the idea is right or wrong. See, keep on, they will get confused, they will never come up with it unless otherwise someone is says yes, your idea is correct. How I can believe that my idea is correct, 100% correct? What is the way? So how I can avoid my confusion, what way it may be? So that's what we are going to do that. So how I can write a paper, a research paper, and how I can publish that paper. That's what we are going to discuss right now. Okay, how to write and publication. So first thing is I need to check whether the research is application ready. The research is application ready. Okay, the first and foremost thing. I have done some research. All right, I have an idea. That idea I have brought it out. Okay, so whether it is acceptable for the application, will it be ready for the research? Okay, that research will be leads to publication or not. That we need to finalize the first thing. Then we need to choose the article type. Which type of article I have to choose that, right? Whether I can go with the journal or other things that we need to check it out, right? Then choose a journal, the important part, right? For example, I did a research in language. I have to publish, all right? Suppose if I publish in the Commerce and Management Journal, will it be feasible? No, not possible. It will not be a feasible one. All right. Okay. So we need to choose that which one is more optimal to me. Which journal is correct one that I need to identify. Okay. All right. Then construct the paper. See, when you are looking to the journal, you need to visit the website and they have that their specified objectives, scope, aim. We need to go through all those things line by line very, very carefully. Everything, right? So my research is meet out that one or linked with that one. All right. For example, if you take a journal of marketing, so marketing, it is talking about the marketing. So in that it have that you can include consumer behavior, right? Sales, you can bring it out the advertisement. All right. You can so related to the marketing, you can brought out all aspects, right? For example, if you take a neuroscience, all right, a neuro-related journal, right? So in this case, you need to more specifically, you need to go, right? If you take a very specific and very specifically, if you are mentioned, so you need accounting, journal of accounting, all right, accounting related journal. So in that case, you need to more specifically give that. That's required. So construct the paper. So you need to read the aim, objectives, and scope, which are the areas it is covered. Accordingly, you need to construct the paper, right? Then decide the order of authors. Suppose if you have more than one authors, too many authors is there, you need to decide which author is the first, which author is second, or third, or fourth. That information you need to decide. All right. Okay. Then check and double check. All right. Once it is done, then you need to check. So whether the information is right or wrong, everything you need to go line by line. And even if you are verify twice or thrice, it is so good. Submit the paper, finally it will be over. That is that, right? Okay. So I told that whether the publication is ready. When you say the publication is ready, you need to ask yourself certain questions, all right? So that you will confirm it is ready, the research is ready, okay? Right. Have you done or found something new and interesting, something unique? That's required. Unless otherwise, if you have found something new, it is an interesting one. If it is a new a unique one, then only it will be accepted by the publisher. Otherwise, no. On the initial stage, it will itself it will be stopped, it will be rejected. Sorry. All right. Then once that question is over, all right, if you're successful with that, then is the work directly related to a current hot topic? So important. Current topic, whether it is related, right? See, now you see that A is going on. So in that case, if you take one decade before, what is prevail? If you take that one, it is not possible. It's not a suitable one, right? You see that when 2 years back, the Corona period, right? So that time, so much of our papers came on that particular topic with related to the COVID, by specific COVID, right? Now it is over. It is over. Now, if you take the COVID, it is considered as the obsolete one. It is not suitable, not a feasible one, right? So you need to choose the topic which is currently required topic. Then only it will be acceptable, right? Okay. Then have you checked the latest results or research in the same field? Yes, you need to check that. You need to check the result on the same topic. What type of information they are provided, right? So see why we need to check the result. Then only we can move further. The next level we can go on the same field. We can identify the gap over here, right? Have you provided solution to any difficult problems, right? You need to identify the problem for the problem, whether you are provided a solution. Okay, right. And the findings are verified. What are the findings you are given? It is verified or not. Okay, and have the appropriate controls been performed if required? Any controls is performed if it is required. So that's also you need to do that, right? And you need to confirm your findings are comprehensive nature. Okay, so that is the first one you need to check with that, right? And the next one is the choose an article type, right? Which type of article I have to go with that, right? So usually you see that 8 to 10 pages, it will go that. So 5 figures and 25 to 30 references, all right? This is the important things. It will be have that, right? So based on that, you need to identify which type of things I can go with that article type, all right? Article type, I will go with that, or some sort of magazine I'm sending that, which type of things that you need to do with it. Then next comes the right. So in the article type itself, so which things specific research, all right, advanced one communication. So those things you need to verify over here, right? Based on that, you need to choose the article, right? Then constructs the paper. When constructs the paper, you must follow the guidelines. All right. See, sometimes depends upon the journal, it will be varied. Usually, this is the 10 criteria. Then things will be available in the script. That's what we use for to do the title, abstract, keywords, introduction, methods, result, discussion, conclusion, acknowledgement. All right, ethical statement and reference. These are the things usually it will be there, but depends upon the uh, journal. Sometimes it will be vary. Some of the things they will merged. All right, methods and result they will include, or they will merged, or introduction methods they will interact, they will merge. Sometimes they will include the some more items. All right, but common thing is this one. So you need to construct according to this one. If you are construct the paper, and if we based on the requirements from the journal, if it is needed, you can change that also, you can do that, right? Okay, then next one is the decide the order of authors. So based on the work contributed by the authors, you can decide which order I can give, that first or second or last, whatever. Okay, right. See, when you're do all those things, you need to sure the paper is appropriate for the journal. All right. So I told you already. So you need to check with the aims and the scope. It is. See, many papers it got rejected. 80% of the papers, more than 80% of papers, it is rejected because it is not meet out the aims and the scope. See, it have a proper structure, they have good analysis, everything is done, but it is rejected. This rejection is done because it is not meet out the aims and scope. Okay, so the instruction, all those things you need to check it out whether it is meet out things. Okay, and cited literature is balanced, so that is also check you need to verify. Okay, all right, connect the final check for language, so it is important. All right, so you need to verify whether it is came well. Right, once it is over, then submit the paper. That is the final one, right? Okay, fine. Now right, my paper is ready. So once you're do all those things based on that, if you are do that, the paper is ready, right? Now it's supposed to be published. All right, it's supposed to be reached this particular position, published. All right, so here you see that many people failed. See, they are brought out the paper very properly. They have everything, analysis, all those things, everything. They are to used good tools. All the pages, everything it is came well, right? But on this stage, they are lacking, right? So to reach the publish, I need to choose the right journal. Which journal I have to choose? Which journal I need to be identified? Where, which, how I can identify? Right? That is what we are going to discuss right now. Okay, right. So let's see certain types of journals. All right. So 4 types of journals are available: academic and scientific journals, trade journals, popular scientific magazines, newspapers. Right. Okay. So the first one is so important to us. Remaining it is not necessary, but for information purpose, I'm sharing with you. Right. Academic and scientific journals. That's the first one. Right. Okay. Let's see. So if you take this type of journals, they are periodical, right? And moreover, discipline specific. Okay, right. See, it will uh, it will disclose or publish more discipline specific information, research papers. All right. For example, life science, forensic, right, dental, right, cardiac, accounts, all right, finance, all right, consumer, marketing research. Likewise, it will cause that, right? These papers, these journals, their main thing is I want to disseminate, I want to disclose, I want to publish original information, original research work, original study, which is conducted by particular author, right? They see they have a reputation. That reputation should not get spoiled. That's the reason they are giving much weightage on the scrutiny part. They're giving more information. They are giving much importance. See, 80% of the paper is rejected. That's the reason. So many papers you see that desk rejection will be happen. Very beginning stage itself. They'll simply say that desk rejection. Okay, right. So in that, right. See, they will give much importance on the quality. All right. So already I told that. All right. So first we see some sort of a structure. Usually, if you go this type of journals, they have a manuscript structure: introduction, methodology, results, and discussion, and finally abstract and bibliography. This is the format they are following. Usually, they will follow that. All right. Um, this is the main format they have that, but small changes will be there, depends upon the journal. If you take a Sage, they have one format. If you take Elsevier, they have one format. All right. So likewise, it have a change that we need to move careful on that part. Okay. All right. So how I can publish? All right. The steps to publish in a channel. What I have to do that. Right. Around some steps is there. Rush, do not rush submitting your article for publication. Select an appropriate publication outlet, or reach the aims and scope. Good first impression. Have a professional editing. All right. Cover letter. Okay. Address reviewer comments. Okay. So these are the 7 things you must be focused before you are publishing in your channel. All right. All right. So usually people what they will do that once they are prepared the article, they will so urge to publish. See, it's not their fault, because uh, some institution what they will do that they will keep on insist the faculty to go for publication in a year. You need to give this number of publication, this number of publication. Likewise, they will telling that. Keep on they are insisting the people. All right. So that's the reason people are they are rushing that. So I have to put it this my paper in that journal, like we go and they are getting rejected. Okay, so it should not be there. Let's see the one by one. All right, you never step into rest for the articles, right? Okay, all right. See, a proactive approach and attitude will reduce the rejection as well as disappointment. Okay, right. So first thing is you need to check the logical flow of activities. Okay, all right. So which way, which supposed to be followed in the monster, then you need to verify. It is recur. Okay, all right. See, you need to uh, go through every aspect in the article or in the manuscript. All right. So possibly you need to read twice or thrice or more than that. All right. Even you can ask your friends to, you can seek your friends' support to read the article. It is recur. Okay, see, one thing, keep it in your mind, it is not just like that overnight process. Every day we need to spend some quality time. Then only we can publish in the Q1 journal, Q2 journal, right? So one, two, three journals is if you are published. The next one, it is easy for you to publish. So till that it will take time. All right, you have to struggle a lot. All right. So at the initial stage, you never rush to submit your article. All right. So why I'm saying that, you see that, see, for example, if I'm prepared a paper, if I immediately I submit to a journal. So the moment I received rejection mail from the publisher, what will happen? I will get fed up. It's true. It's common. It's human nature. You can't do anything. So to avoid that see, if you get the fed up, if you are disappointed, what will happen? We want to move further. It will be kept as it is. So we should not face those type of things. All right. Okay. So we're supposed to be at the beginning stage itself. We're supposed to be more careful. All right. Okay. Beginning. Then second one, select on appropriate publication outlet. All right. So you need to find the right journal for your article. See, it is not necessary you have to approach some people or get their support for identifying the proper journal. Not necessary, right? See, why we are doing the research, right? Apart from our academic purpose, we are doing that for that my research supposed to be reach someone's, all right? See, public publisher, they their aim is I need to provide quality papers, quality research work to the target audience, to the correct audience. Okay, I have set up a target audience. It's supposed to be reach those people. Okay, all right. So we need to find the right journal so that it will accepted and it will reach the correct audience. Correct audience it is needed. Okay, for example, if I'm doing your research on cardiac, what I supposed to do that? So I have to publish that article in that a particular related journal. I should not publish in the dental one. So the article, the purpose is totally zero. It won't happen. All right. Okay. Then see, if you take so many publishers, they are providing those things. All right. They are providing those things. Right. You see that journal finder option is there elsewhere. All right, they are providing an option. So in that website, I will show that how it's supposed to be. I have that link. I will share the link with you, and I will tell you how it's supposed to be. Journal finder option is there. Through journal finder, you can easily find which journal is feasible to me. The thing is, you must have a title. You must have, or you have that abstract. If it is that, it will suggest which are the which are the journals are feasible to you. So from that you can choose, right? Okay, that is the first one. Choosing the proper publisher, all right? Through journal finder, you can identify that one, right? Okay. The next one is the read the aims, scope, and other guidelines of your journal carefully. It is so important. Many times your paper is get rejected because your topic is, see, by looking into the topic, they will easily identify whether it meet out the aim or scope of that particular journal. All right, very clearly they will know that. Right. So immediately the moment they find that it is not meet out the aims and scope, all right, it is not in the target area, what they will do that they will reject. All right. So reject. So what is a disk rejection? So there is no further movement. Once you're applied, the moment it is taken, it will be rejected. It won't go to the next level of scrutiny. All right. So we need to much effort to accept our paper for publication. All right. Okay. So we need to go through the aims. We need to go through the scope of that particular journal. All right. Then see, apart from that, we need to go through the guidelines, author guidelines. All right. And manuscript. They will very specifically were specifically given. All right. So title, it's supposed to be font size, font, font size, and line space, page margin. All right. Table title. So how it's supposed to be? What is the font size? Bold or italic? Heading, subheading. Likewise, everything in our guidelines, we need to follow those information. All right. Very clearly, we need to follow that. Right. Okay. So the rejections will be in happen in many places, many ways. So if you are careful on these areas, so the rejection rate will be very less. Okay, right. Then, for example, I'm giving this one. Research objectives not in line with the aims and the scope of the target journal. Right. If your manuscript it is not structured, all right, and formatted according to the target journal layout. Okay. Then in that case, what will happen? So they have a reasonable chance to do the rejection. All right. Okay. So if it is not meet out their criteria, it will be do at the desk rejection. But the rejection will be done at the desk rejection will be right. The editor will not send to the review, peer review. So on his place itself, he will reject. That is that this one desk rejection. All right. Okay. All right. See, uh, if desk rejection has happened, it will affect the people mindset, the researcher mindset. They will get fed up, fatigue. All right. Disappointment will happen. All right. So their commitment, their interest on research, it will be vanish. So they have to more focus on this area. Right. Okay. Right. Then, so make a good first impression with your title and abstract. All right. So the first and foremost thing, they will see the title and abstract. So in that case, if it is not there, they will reject your paper. Okay, right. So the title is supposed to be main theme of the articles. It is needed. All right. Abstract, it's supposed to be crafted very carefully to meet out the aim and scope of the study. All right. It needs to be identify the problem. Okay. So for the problem, this method is used. For example, for example, pattern of sorry buying behavior of left-handed people, for example. All right. So problem. All right. What type of pattern they are following that? So what is the method I used in this study? So this study is going to address this pattern. Okay. Right. This is a problem we have that. So this to collect this information, we are use this particular method, primary sources, secondary sources, right? Then, so based on this, after analysis, this is the outcome. Likewise, you need to end up with it. So that abstract is needed in that way. Okay, it must include all the information, start to end, but not elaborate manner, crisp manner, very short, cut and short it required. Okay, right. Then have a professional editing firm copy edit your manuscript, including main text, list of references, tables, and figures. Okay, all right. See, uh, what are the information you have that maybe manual mistake will be there. So what you can do that you can mm, check through online verification, right? Everything it have a format. As per the format, it is available or not. That you need to verify on this place. It is required. Okay. Then submit a cover letter with the manuscript. Maybe almost all the people you are wondering, does it need? Yes, of course, people are suggesting that it is needed. Cover letter is required for the manuscript. A covering letter. All right. Okay. All right. See, many people underestimate the importance of covering letter. When they are addressing to the editor, it is needed. A covering letter must be needed. Right. And it not just like that you have to give the information covering letter. You just write the letter. The content also needs speaks a lot. All right. So when you take a covering letter, all right, so you need to outline the themes of the paper, all right, and you need to highlight the novelty of the paper. Okay, right, and we need to justify the relevance of the manuscript. So outline the main theme, novelty, and relevance of the manuscript to the target journal. Okay, so you need to specify this journal is related, this article is targeting, it is related to this one. You need to give your points. It is required in the covering letter. Okay, right. Then address reviewer comments very carefully. Many people, when they are receiving the information, comments from the reviewer or from the journal, all right, they are fails to work on that area. They also fails to work on it. Okay, see whatever the information you are received from the reviewer, you need to work more carefully. It may be a minor change or it may be a major change, right? So whatever the recommendation which is given by the reviewer, you need to go through very clearly and you need to work on it and you need to clear those doubts. The comments, sorted out that comments. It is required. Very careful is they needed. Right? If not so, what will happen? Again, it will be rejected. They won't accept. Okay, so you need to read the information, the reviewer commands very clearly, and you need to act accordingly. And you need to finish it out within the time limit. That is so important. You should not take much time. They will tell that within 4 days, kindly return back by 4 days, within 4 days. So within 4 days, you need to finish up. It okay. Okay, right. Then, so when you go through the reviewer commands, so certain things you needs to be focus. You need to give much weightage. All right. Okay. So already I told that. So address the revisions diligently. Okay. Right. So imperative to address all the comments received from the reviewers and avoid oversights. All right. Whatever the comments which is given, you need to work on it. You should not give some sort of oversights or beyond that. You should not go that. Right. Whatever the information they told, well, you have to work on that area only. Okay. And you need to resubmit the revised one within the deadline. So this is already I told you the same thing. So these three things you need to keep it in your mind when you are receive a command from them. Apart from that, all right, see it will have a multiple rights. See, many times you see that some paper it will be accepted within 1 year, some paper it will take 2 years, some paper it will take 3 years. After 3 years only it will be accepted, right? Okay, so many revision will be there. So many revision will be there. All right. So we must be more careful. All right. For every revision, we need to finish it out and then and there. It is required. Okay. All right. Now, yeah. So I will share a website. Right. Yeah. Right. So is my screen is visible? Yeah.
Yes, sir. The
Oh,
screen is visible.
yeah. Journal website. Is it in, ma'am? Right.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Right.
Okay.
Right. This is one website. Openaccessjournal.com. Openaccessjournal.com. So if you are enter this one, you will get this information, right? Open access journal. So here you see that increase citation that you need to click. You need to click. All right. So suppose if you have that option, please enter this one www.openaccessjournal.com. All right. So if you are enter that, okay, please make sure you are getting this information. All right. So once you are entered into that. Right after that, once you click this, you will get this type of a picture, this type of a page. It will be open. All right. So first when enter the openaccessjournal.com, then you will get this information. If you click increase citation, then you will get a web page like this. In that you see that the third one category. All right. In the third one, the category. All right. You need to click that one. All right. 1 minute. I will.
So the link is visible, but the website, if you're trying to open, was not opening.
No. Which one, ma'am?
The link that you were showing was visible on the screen, but in
Okay.
case you were opening the website, it was not opening, sir.
No, website I didn't open, ma'am. Just a minute.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah, website I didn't open. Now
Okay.
only I'm going to do that. Now in the PPT itself, I'm just showing that. So what are the things it will become? That's it.
Okay.
Now I'll show you, ma'am. Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah. That's it. Share. Window. Yeah. Ma'am, now is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Fine.
Okay, sir.
See now you see that here I typed openaccessjournal.com. So immediately it is came. All right. Increase it have a information, right? Increase citation. Once I click that, it's showing the page like this one. All right. So here you see that so many options is there. The third category. Participants, if you are able to do that, you kindly follow this one. So first on the website in the address bar, please type openaccessjournal.com. All right, openaccessjournal.com. Once you are done, the first page will be there. In that, increase citation. Kindly do that. Increase citation. Right. Please do that one. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. All right. So once you're done, it's showing that category. If you click the category, you see that list of journals. That is, sorry, not list of journals. Domain of journals, various journal, medical journal, dental, agriculture, arts and humanities, nursing, botany, computer science, education, food and science, management journals, right? So, for example, if I click food science journals, it have a various journals. All right, list of journals it is there. So you can move to the next page also. You can you can done. You can go through that whichever is possible. So why I'm showing this one is open access journals. All right. So without paying, sometimes when you are downloading any type of paper, what will show is that it will demand some sort of amount. Right. Not necessary. You can access this type of journals and you can go through that. All right, you can go to the information, so you can choose any one volume. All right, and you go through the information, so what actually it is available, what is the impact factor, everything you can identify with that. You see that here they are providing the information with related to them. Okay, so this information you can identify that, so you can open the channel and the volumes you can do with it. Okay, then right. Okay, this is one thing, and another one is, yeah. Now, another one in line with the, see, this one I told you, right? Yeah. So you have to click the category. So you will get, it shows the various domain channels, all right? Then next one is the springeropen.com. Springeropen.com, one of the main thing, many people will look into this particular publisher, all right? They keep on trying on this particular one, all right? So when you are type this one, it also showing likewise. It also showing likewise. If you are type this one, springeropen.com, right? I'll show that also. Just a minute. Yeah, right. So here you see that springeropen.com journals. So here also you have that based on your subject, it has the information: business management, education, engineering, environment, history, life science, biomedicine, chemistry, physics. In all domain, you have that. They have the list. And below, if you scroll down, they gave that information also: business and management. So they have this type of journals, right? Okay, and chemistry, if you can check this type of a journal, right? And dentistry, so you have that three type of journals, right? The earth science, economics, education, all right? Energy, we have only one journal. Engineering, so this number of journals are available, right? Environment, so four journals are available. So you can go this way, you can check this type of a journals also. You can access, it's a free of cost, you can access with that. It will tell us that which are the things which is available, right? Okay, then yeah, I'll stop sharing. Now I go to the slide. Yeah, yeah. So Springer, this one I told you, right? Next one, another one is the uh, criteria. So I told that what are the things you're supposed to be do that, right?
Sir, go to
Here,
presentation mode.
wait, sir.
Presentation mode, sir.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Just a minute. So is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Ah, right. Okay. So here, I told that to open access journal, right? Sorry for the inconvenience with that, right? Yeah. I was so familiar with Zoom and WebEx and this one Google Meet, but this Microsoft, this is the first time I'm using certain some sort of things I'm not able to capture with it. Sorry for the inconvenience it was with it, because that flow will be get affected. People will be get affected. Right. Okay. Anyway, fine. See, first I show that a open access journal, right? See, um, already in between I told that much efforts is required for publish a paper. So Q1 and Q2, if you publish that, it is not like just within one day I will get all those things. No, not right. It's like a stage by stage process we supposed to be come up with that. Okay, right. So this is one example I'm giving that, right? Uh, if you go to the nature.com, it is giving the criteria. It is giving the criteria. So when you are submitting a paper for publication, so what are the things you're supposed to be do that? So it will tell that if you go to that particular web page, right? If you go to the particular web page, it will tell that, right? So if it is a formatting style, what is the formatting style submission, right? So what are the things which is required initial stage? Once it is accepted, likewise, it lists out the criteria, all right, and how it will be proceed. That information also they are providing. Okay, all right. Just a minute. I will stop sharing. Okay, I'll copy and show it the consent website. Yeah, I'll show the particular website. Where is it? Yeah, here. All right. So here you see that editorial criteria and process. So at the time of submission, what may be the what may be the criteria, right? And so what type of a paper it is this, all right? So who is the person who will decide about the paper publications, right? How to submit an articles after submission, what will happen? So everything they will give over here. So it's a transparent in nature, all right? Everything they are not denying that I am doing this one. There is no hide and seek. So we are doing this one, we are doing this one. They are very clearly, openly, they are given. This is what we are going to do that. This is what we are going to do with that. Okay. All right. So one more website I will show you how the criteria they are specified. Okay. All right. Yeah. One more. Yeah. Open Science Journal. So for criteria for publication. So they are given all the information. All right. So what type of a study is this? Right. What will be the research? The statistics, experiments, details. So how it's up the conclusion. All right. The standard. Okay. So everything they are very clearly specified. If it is meet out this one, you can go for the submission. Okay. All right, those things. So why I'm saying that every publisher, they have their own criteria for publications. We need to look into those aspects. All right, so that is required. All right, okay, right, this one. Sir, is my slide is visible, sir? Slide is visible or website is visible,
No,
sir?
sir. Website is visible.
Website is visible. Then I have to close that one.
Sir, I'll suggest,
Ah, yes, sir.
since you are switching over to the website and then presentation, you
Ah,
select the entire screen, the option of
oh,
entire screen, so that whatever
yes, sir.
you do, it will be visible to
Uh,
us.
yes, sir. That option is there. Yeah.
Entire screen, select that.
Okay, okay, then I will do that one, sir. Yeah,
Now your screen is visible.
yes, sir.
Now this is the
Yeah,
presentation. You go on presentation mode, sir. Presentation mode.
yeah,
This one. Click on the slideshow button.
please.
Hmm.
Yeah, slides only I put on, sir. Now it's showing, sir.
Ah, yes, sir. Now it's clear. Hmm.
Yeah, right. So this is what
Again,
I
it's gone,
should.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Right. So this is why I told that. So in the website, I told that how the criteria, all right, editorial process. This is with related to the nature.com, right? Some examples I've given that. And voice journals, so what is the criteria they are given, right? Then next comes the important thing, right? So my paper is ready, except is everything is ready. Okay. So how I can choose the right journal, right? Right channel to publish my paper. How I supposed to know that, right? So this is what I'm going to do over here. All right. You see that journal author services, all right? Author services dot taylor and francis.com, publishing your research. So here, so participants, if you're able to do that, suppose if you have a title or abstract, right? So kindly open this website, all right? Author services dot taylor. 1 minute, I will share this one with the people. I can. Yeah, right. So now you see that.
Sir, it is not visible, sir. You have not
Yeah.
shared.
No. I'm not sure, sir. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, right. So if you see that the website I have pasted in the address bar, and now it's showing that, right? Okay, fine. So here you see that paste option, right? Paste option. So here, if you're submit, if you paste your abstract of your article, so it will suggest, it will tells you so which journal is opted to you. Okay, right, which journal is opted to you. For example, I'm just typing some words. This study reveals information about the uh, mental health of college students. Okay, right, this is the small information I'm giving that, right? Let's see how it will be worked. So participants, if you're able to do that, so please do that. So services, Taylor and Francis, this one. Okay, yeah, I think I will. So chat, then I'll put it in the chat box. Wait, right. So this is journal. All right, so it's suggesting some sort of a journals, Journal of College Students Mental Health, International Journal of Adolescent and Youth, Journal of Mental Health, Journal of American College Health. All right. So likewise, it will suggest the journal which is related to the that particular topic. So we can make use of that one. So through that way, we can identify which is feasible to us. Okay. All right. Not only this one, and I will show one more things. Suppose if you take a Wiley, all right. If you take a Wiley here, right. If you take a Wiley, all right. Yeah, right. So here you see that they also giving the steps. All right. So here they have a journal finder. If you click this one, so it will guide you. Right. So here you can type your title. If you type your manuscript, right? Sorry, 1 minute. I put the same word. Right. Okay. All right. So it says that week stock. Right. It will say that you see that it's showing that the week. All right, which means you're giving very less information. You need to provide more information. Okay, and college students reveal information about the health. The study used questionnaire questionnaire to collect information. Okay, then tools used to collect collect data. Just I'm giving information. So now it's showing the adequate, right? But still it's showing that so strength is adequate. Still I need to give much information. Then only if it is comes full information, so it will get a fine. It will shows the exact information. Okay. So this study reveals information about. So if you are paste your abstract over here, so it will also suggest which journal you can go with that, right? Okay. Then one more journal. All right. Yeah. Elsewhere. I'll show the elsewhere. I'll show the elsewhere. Yeah. If you go to the elsewhere, so it is also showing like that, right? I'll say that study on mental health. Study on, I will say like this, impact of mental health on students' performance. Impact of mental health on students' performance. Just simply I'm giving that, right? Okay. Now it seems that let's see how it will be. Right. So it's suggesting 37 journals with the site score, impact factor. So all this information telling that, right? And it says that it's a open access, right? So, and it will say that any charges is there. So that information also furnished by these journals. Okay, right. Then next one is the, yeah, right. Fine. Yeah. Right. So this is what I put it in the website, and I showed that how you're supposed to be find the journal, right? Okay.
Sir, click on slideshow mode. Slideshow.
Yes, just once I put it in the slide mode only. Now, sir, is it visible?
Sir, slideshow button. Click on that.
Yeah. Now it's visible, sir.
To my end, it's not coming, sir. It's
Is
not
it
in slideshow mode. Its presentation is visual, but not in the slideshow mode.
just a minute, sir, just a minute, just a minute. Now, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Right.
Thank you.
So this is what I explained. All right. So I just to show that the website link, and with that, if you are paged that what information it's supposed to be. All right. So if you are paged over here, the abstract, then automatically it will comes that. All right. Okay, then this is with related to the Wiley. So Wiley, you're supposed to be give more specific information, or you need to give that. It will check that content level. So whether it is good or average, likewise it is suggesting that, right? Okay. Then this is elsewhere. So through that also you can identify. You can do that, right? Okay. So this is about the trade journals, all right? So far whatever we are discussed, it's academic journals. The next one is the trade journals. Okay. So usually this type of a journals, it will publish information with related to the new trends, techniques, standards, or product in a particular industry. If you, for example, if you take a dairy industry, so in the dairy industry, what is new technique it is came. Okay, all right. New trends is what is available. New type of things which is available. Those type of information will be uh, suggested, will be published in this particular trade channels. Okay, right. So I'm giving some sort of information replacing age, nursing times. Okay, and some sort of a popular scientific magazines will be there. Okay, so it is related to provide information, facts which is related to the particulars or specific people. Okay, so it will suggest, right? For example, it will tells about the green technology, climate change, scientific magazines more specifically. So it is telling about the real fact about real facts, information, data about particular things. Okay, and it is more optable for non-academic audiences, non-academic audiences. So those people it will be cover. Okay, right. Then finally, it is a newspaper, so it will cover all the informations. Right. Okay. Then fine. Next one is the yeah. See in the articles in the paper, if you take a research paper. So I told that you need to, once you're you need to match up the aims. Your title is supposed to be matched up with the aims scope. All right. Apart from that, certain things will be look into this for publication. So people, they are giving much weightage. Among that, the citation. Right. If you take a Q1 journal, so because of that much citations, all right, it is got published. Right. It speaks a lot. So that's what we are going to discuss right now. Okay, so citation. So citation means very simple. I'm giving some sort of I'm giving the source where this particular information is taken. All right. So John 2020, William 2022. Likewise, where it is given the original source, right? So that the reader of the journal will identify. So he will get to know that where it will be. Okay, right. So, right. If now I'll show some of the things. You just let me know whether it is right or wrong or which one is right. Okay. So I have given two options. All right. Two options is there. So please tell me which one is correct. Either the first one or the second one or both. The first one or the second one or both.
So we are waiting for more answers to come in, sir.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Just look into these two things and tell me that which one is right. First or second, or both are right or both are wrong.
So most of them are writing that second one is correct, although
Correct.
we do have people saying that both of them are correct, but there are few of the
Okay,
participants,
okay,
right?
okay, fine. Fine. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you. Dear participants, thank you for your response. Right. Actually, both are correct. But the thing is, where it will become, that is the matter. Okay, right. So first one, it will comes in text citation, which means, for example, in the introduction part, for example, in the introduction part, you are giving, you are specifying some statement. Mental health will be studied based on the following tools. So in bracket, Rodriguez 2003, you have mentioned that. In that place, it will be comes in text citation. All right. For the same thing, you are giving a proper elaborate explanation in the reference. All right. Okay. So Rodriguez short form, it will be used in the content, within the content. The final one is that you are entered in the last page. In the reference page, you are giving the proper way. Okay, right. This is one thing, right? Fine, very good. Thank you. Anyway, thank you. Right. Then next one. All right. Now I'll give one particular format. Please let me know which type of a style is this one. Okay, right. So Rasul M.S. Rafiq, Nazim M.A. Zawad as Nasib. So impact of advertisement on consumer behavior of FMCG in Laos City. Academic Research International 2 of 3 P571, page 571. Right. Could you please tell me which type of a style? Actually, this is, it will be comes in the reference. All right. Okay. So could you please tell me what type of a style is this? Many of the people aware about it. So you please just tell me what type of a style is this?
So the answers are, most of the answers are APA.
APA. Okay. Right. APA. Okay. Right. Any other answer is coming, ma'am?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Right. So those were responded. Thank you so much. Right. So the citation style is All right, it's Harvard style. Okay, see, at present, so many styles are followed, right? So what we know is that APA and MLA format that we know. But apart from that, Chicago format is there, CAC format is there. All right. So many format is there. All right. So among that, this one also Harvard format also available. So this is as per that format only. Okay. All right. All right. So if you see that, so this is the way the MLA format will be there. So see, what is the information I given? The same thing. It is in the this format. Rasul Mohammed Sajid et al. Impact of advertisement on consumer behavior of FMCG. That is in the MLA format, and this is the APA format. Right. Okay. Many of the people will ask that, sir, both are right. So earlier you are showed the same thing here also. You are mentioning it is wrong, right? So anyone, can you say that any difference between the hardware and APA? Sir, almost it is same, sir. You're giving wrong information. Maybe you are saying that. Can you find any difference between these two? It is almost the same. No difference on that. Anyone identify the difference between the hardware format and APA format? If so, what is the difference? You can put it in the chat box. You can put it in the chat box. What's the difference? The main difference.
So we have 2, 3 answers coming up.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
The difference in the author name is one difference that they are saying,
Ah,
and year and author name,
ah,
year and author name,
okay,
and then the font, journal name in italic, and the year
okay,
in bracket.
okay, right. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Dear participants, thank you so much. Right, I will show you that same things. All right. You see that. So here it is bracket. All right. Almost name, everything, it will be in the same one only. All right. And it is italic only. All right. And one more thing, it is written as page. So the year is in bracket and page. They are specified P. Okay. In the hardware format, they are specified P. But in the APA format, that word, that letter P will not be come. Okay. Right. That is the main difference. Right. And you see that this is the Chicago and Carver format. Already I told you. So Chicago format. This is the Chicago format. Okay. Right. Then, yeah. So as per the citation style, we have that 4 formats. So many formats is available. APA, MLA, so many of these things available. But now, as of now, we are going to discuss about these 4 only. APA, MLA, Chicago. Actually, MLA, very few people, probably language people, they are using the MLA. But APA, many of the people, they are using that. Now, 7th edition also, it is key, right? Chicago, very less people they are using. CSC, very specifically science system, it will be use that, right? Okay. So American Psychological Association. So it released the recent 7th edition recently. Okay. So some couple of years back, they are released as 2019, 7th edition in the 2019. Okay. All right. So it uses the sentence case when referring the book titles, title of articles, reports, and web pages. All right. So I'll tell you. So how it will be if it is a book, if it is a magazine, if it is a newspaper, if it is a website, how it will be. So last name, first initial, year of publication in the in bracket, title of work, publisher. So that format you're supposed to format when you use the when you cite a book. Okay. If it is a magazine, last name, first initial, year, month of publication, article title, magazine title, volume, issue in bracket, page range that you need to specify. And newspaper, website. So website, you need to provide the URL, all right? Okay, so this is the method you need to follow that. Now I give an example for each and every one. Book, all right? So for book, for example, Thomson is 1982, the year of the wolf, Preston and Buchan. Okay, that is a publisher name. Okay, so likewise it is given. If it is a magazine, so Smith G, all right, 2005 March, 5 kinds of chocolate cakes around the world. So in that, all right, so page range also. If it's a magazine, in that way, it's supposed to be given APA format, all right. Then next one is the newspaper. In case of a newspaper, how it will be comes that the Timberland Herald, that is a newspaper name. So page range 5 to 6. Okay, right. So and suppose if it is a website, so you need to specify in that way only, right? So why we are sharing this format is, so it shows that the author put so much of efforts, and the whatever the information which is collected, it is exactly right. That's the reason. Okay, right. Then next one is the MLA format. So modern language association. Earlier to APA, people are used. Now people are stopped to use this one. Almost all the people they are go with the APA only. Very few people will be they are using, especially humanities languages. Those people are using the MLA format because they have to use that format only. And for them, there is no Scopus Scopus journals are available. Most probably they have to go this UGC based journals only. Okay, ABDC that they can go with that. So they are launched the 9th edition in the 2021. Okay, so this is where they have to publish the last name, first name, book title, publisher city, publisher name, year published. Slight changes will be there compared with the MLA as well as the APA. All right. So we must know that which format, because they will very specifically, the journal will very specifically mention, give it in the APA format. All right. Even if you give a wrong format, they will easily identify whether it is in some other format or not. Okay. So I have given that. You see that in the MLA format, the year is comes in the end. Okay, all right. So that is a small changes. Okay, right. Then in case of a newspaper, so this is the format you need to follow with that, right? If it is a website, so this things you need to follow with that. So here it is coming in the last one. Okay, right. Then Chicago format. So if you take a history, business, social science people, they will go with this Chicago type. Okay. All right. So in case of a Chicago tile, this is the format you're supposed to use it for book, magazine, newspaper, websites. All right. Then yeah. So this is for example. So Preston and Buchan, 1982. Okay. Then so Jasmine. So issue number in the bracket. This way it will be considered if you take a Chicago format. Right. All right. Then CSC. So the CSC format will be likewise. So it is from initially, actually it is considered as the CBE. After that only in 2000 onwards they are changed as CSE, Council of Science Editor, right? So with related to the science, they will follow with that. So here, so simple. The journal name will be put it in the short form. That's why they will use that. Okay. So I given some sort of an example. Prokia RA 1998 experts. So book, journal, and website titles are in the sentence case. Okay. Journal article, the biology of delicious fly cushion. All right. So abbreviated journal will be there. Okay. So this is the format for CSC. All right. This is for website. Okay. Right. This is one thing I want to tell that citation, what you can do that grammarly.com is there. So in the website, you have that citation option. It will tells that how you can cite. Okay, so how you can cite with that. So which type of a method you can follow that it will tells you. Yeah, I will share the screen. Yeah, right. So you see that you have the option. It's showing that APA style, MLA or Chicago, which style you want to do that. That it will say that. And whether it is a book, image or journal, so that also it will tell that. So if you enter the details, it will give the citation, full citation as well as in-text citation also. You will get the information. Okay, so this is one thing, and one more information is there. Quillboard. Next one is the Quillboard. So Quillboard, it will says that it will gives the citation benefit.
So
So
we cannot see that. We cannot see that website.
so this website or earlier one, sir?
Earlier one we saw, it is there on
1 minute,
the
sir.
screen.
Again, I will share, sir. Yeah. Now it is visible, no, sir?
It's coming. Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Right. So here you see that if you have pasted the URL, right, web page, so it will cite that. All right. If you type that DOI number or title of the article, if you paste there, it will. If you give cite, it will give the information. It will cite that by default. It will cite and give it to you. Okay. So likewise, book also you can do that, right? So many options are available, right? Simply you can do that through this. You can generate citation. This is also possible with that. Okay, right. So these are the information that I want to share with you, right? Um, just a minute. Yeah, this is what I stop, right? So now, so I end the session with this quote. Every ending, it has a new beginning, right? So now it is comes to end, but it doesn't mean that it is ended. It's a beginning, all right? And success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in, day out. Then only it will be succeed. Otherwise, it is not possible. Okay. So with this quote, I comes to end the session, right? So please keep on work on it and try to put some sort of efforts. Through that, you can get the success, right? Now, if you have any type of questions, you can post me so that I can answer.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you
thank
so
you.
much for this wonderful learning session. Your session was all that we look forward to in an expert from research domain. Your nuances of research will definitely add value to our skills and knowledge of writing a research paper. There were many important points out of the entire session that you conducted, that you dealt with. Some of them were that you mentioned that before doing any research work, one must check the progress of research already done in that area, analyzing gaps in information so as to make that very, very efficient in the decision making process. That we should how to do away with the confusion of idea belonging to any kind of research. And last but not least, many of us have this: why are 80% of the research papers rejected? Now we may take up the question and answers. If you have any questions, please post it in the chat box. Meanwhile, we
Yeah.
have some questions for you, sir, posted
Yeah.
by the participants.
One question. I think I'm able to see some of the questions in the chat box. Shall I read that one? How many citations are required for a good research articles? That is a fair one question. I have seen that the last one, right?
Yes.
Ma'am, it is not restricted. This number of citations we are supposed to give, not necessary. Based on your study only. Based on your study only, you can give that. All right. So number you can go with the 10 citations also, no problem. It depends upon your study. But the thing is, you need to give us some sort of a citation. It is required. Okay. Then probably if you say that in the reference, you see that around some of the people they are giving 50 references, some of the people they are giving 70, 85, like this so references they are given. All right. It doesn't mean that you need to give only this number of things, not necessary. So based on your study, you can give that. That is accordingly you can go with that. All right. And which format would, ma'am, Nikarika Kumari, I think I answer to your question. If you're not clarified, please ask me, I will tell you. Which format would you suggest for computer science, APA, MLA, or IEEE? Sir, as of now, up to my knowledge, those are in the CAC, computer science, they are using IEEE format. because their main focus is on that area only. So almost all the people, they are going with, they are published their paper in the IEEE only. Apart from that, suppose if AFPA format is demanded from the concerned journal, that we can go with the to that format. Some of the journals, they are requiring the CSC format also. So if it is there, we can proceed. But many people, as of now, I've seen that they are go with the IEEE format only. Okay. Then some of your asked my contact details. Okay. So if the organizer permitter, I'll share my things also. Right. Then, ma'am, I think you are muted, ma'am. Shipa, ma'am, I think you are muted.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have some other questions posted by the participants earlier in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
beginning of the session.
Hmm.
One of those questions is, what should be the ideal length of a research paper?
Right. Sir, actually, ma'am, for this, again, there is no restriction. See, recently I have seen one article. It have only one page. You people are, you won't believe that it is published in Q1. Only one page. So within one page, the author completed all the information. All right. So introduction is there, method is there, analysis and everything. He's given references, simple references given. Within one page, he's done the things. So there is no restriction. But uh, to the maximum, some people, some journals, you see that we are able to see the article till 35 pages is there. So again, it is depends upon my research paper. So for example, if I'm doing the research paper in the management, to the maximum I will go to 10 papers. That's it. But if you take a science paper, it will goes to the 25, 30. I have seen that there are paper, it is crossed more than 30 also. So it depends upon the paper.
Thank you, sir. Another
Yes, ma'am.
question, sir. How far impact factor is relevant to identify relevance of journal?
Impact factor, it's not a criterion as of now. The main thing is we need to check whether it is in the category of Scopus or Web of Science or Q1. Impact factor, it doesn't mean that, but some of the, for organizational use, they are asking that when you go for any type of inspection, they will check the H index. That's what they will check, that the individual as well as institution H index only they will say that. So impact factor, it won't be that. So don't focus on that area. Please check whether the journal is feasible to you, then you proceed with that. If it is a free one, please proceed with that.
Okay, sir. Another question. How to avoid self-plagiarism? Please explain self-plagiarism and how can we avoid it?
Uh, nice. Actually, this one I want to talk it about it, but I don't have the time with that. All right. Actually, plagiarism, it's a main thing. Many of the papers are rejected, right? It's a humble request to all the participants. Please never go with the self-plagiarism or online plagiarism. Please don't go that. All right. If you have any trusted sources, if your friends or anyone have Turnitin or Ubuntu, if they have that, please approach those people and do the plagiarism check. Apart from that, any other sources, please don't get that, especially online and self-plagiarism. Please don't do that. Because what will happen, once you are done that, it will sit in the server, and whenever you are doing that, automatically it will say that it will shows the plagiarism level. It will not comes to an end up with that. So it's a humble request, don't do the self plagiarism. All right. So put your own efforts. Maybe that I showed quill bolt. So in the quill bolt, maybe you can use your sentences, whatever the sentence you are written, you can rephrase. By that way, you can avoid the plagiarism. That is a suggestion I can give you.
So there's a question, how to get a book published?
All right. Nice question. Um, Book. First thing is material. The first thing is the material is supposed to be needed. And nowadays, so many publisher are available, right? Local and all those things. But we must know that that publisher is a corrected person or not, correct authorized person or not. Okay, so simple. Earlier publishing document, if you see that journal, sorry, book title, okay, publisher title, that number, logo. So it's a see, for example, if you take a Tata McGraw, if you take a Pearson, so those people, you see that that word, the sentences, that logo, it never change. All the places it will be same. All right. So this is some basic one. Okay. So you prepare the material content. All right. Approach one publisher. Then through those people you can do that. That is my suggestion.
Yes, I think this answer also covers our next question, which was how to know whether the journal is appropriate for us for my paper, given that there is a wide array of journals having no importance or less importance.
Okay.
I think
All right. See, that is a trusted website I given. Elsevier, Wiley, Taylor and Francis. That website I given. So that journal finder is there. If you are type your title or abstract, you will exactly get the information. All right. So that's why I told that you should not approach any other people. I given that valid sources. Taylor and Francis Wiley. So it is known sources. It is accepted by all the people. So through that, if you are looking to that, you will get the valid journal. So you know that what extent it is important. The weightage you will know that. There is no point of getting less weightage. All the papers are so important. It will take us. So from the journal, from the list of journal, you can choose which is optimal to you.
okay, sir. The next question is publication in Q1 and Q2 journal costs are very high. Give some information on that.
Yeah. Uh, right. So yeah, in the beginning of the session, I told that today I am also in so many WhatsApp group for publication. People are charging huge amount. All right. So it is better we sit and work. We started to work. All right. It probably in the initial stage it will take a time. All right. Um, so once you are framed the title, please identify the journal, go through the this one, aimed and scope, then start working on it. If you do so that it will be, you can definitely publish in the Q1 as well as Q2. So a small suggestion I will give you. Probably what you can do that a set of 5 people. You just form a group of 5 people. Uh, so take responsibility of each people for one chapter. For example, one person chapter 1, another person chapter 2, right? Work on it. First paper, so you people please work on it. Second paper, so same way, but change the other position, right? If you work on that way, in a year definitely you can publish 5 paper. You can go with it. And moreover, in the Q1 Q2 on free of cost, it will be work on it. But Q1 Q2 it will take time, 6 months, minimum 6 months it will take. Sometimes it will take 1 year, 1.5 years also take. But if you work on it, definitely you will get a good what is that outcome you will get it.
Okay, sir. Our next question is there any minimum sample size required for a primary data-based research article?
Nice. All right. Actually, no. All right. It is not a minimum sample size. It is there. The thing is, we need to give the justification. Even we can go with the 30 or even we can go with the 50. The thing is, we need to give a justification for that.
Sir, are you there? Sir, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am. No, something it is come. So I was shocked. So there is no minimum numbers. So in the thesis, they are specified only 30 sample size, and they are given the valid reason. So it was accepted. All right. So sample size, it is not a matter. The thing is, you need to give a justification why I gone with 30 or less than this number. All right. Okay.
Okay, sir. Our next question is, what are top index journals of business management?
Um, no, uh, actually, there is not like that. So in the website, if you're, it depends upon the publisher. Every things, if you go with the Wiley, they have a top thing. If you go to the elsewhere, they have a top. Taylor, it have a top. So that based on the title, we can uh, look into the journal and we can proceed. That is a correct one. We can go with that.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for this learning session.
Yeah.
I will once again say that this session was all that we look forward to in an expert from a research domain.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir. Now I may request Assistant Professor Supriya Shri from Department of Computer Science to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Shilpa ma'am. It is often said that gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. With this thought in mind, I, Supriya Shri, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, feel deeply honored to extend a vote of thanks for all the esteemed personalities who are present here for this session. Albert Einstein once remarked, "The only source of knowledge is experience." Today, we were fortunate to gain the wealth of experience shared by our esteemed resource person, Dr. Chandrakantan J., Assistant Professor from Christu Jayanti College, Autonomous, Bangalore, on the topic Research and Publication. His insights have undoubtedly equipped us with valuable knowledge and will enhance our academic endeavors. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our respected principal, Father Dr. Martin Porras, SJ, with his unwavering support and visionary leadership. Your guidance is the compass that steers our institution toward excellence. My thanks also go to IQAC coordinator, Sister Dr. Grace SCSC, and her diligent team for coordinating this FTP. Their foresight and meticulous planning have culminated this today's successful session. A special mention to our technical support team led by Mr. Piyush Verma and his team consisting of Ms. Supriya, Dr. Rakesh Pathak, and Mr. Mukesh for ensuring the smooth execution of today's session. I want to express my gratitude to our moderator, Ms. Shilpa Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Business, Business Management, for efficiently moderating today's stimulating session. Lastly, I would like to thank all participants for their active engagement and insightful queries. Your enthusiasm is the catalyst that transformed this session into a rich learning experience. In the spirit of gratitude, I quote William Arthur Ward. "Feeling gratitude and not expressing is like wrapping a present and not giving it." Thank you, everyone, for your invaluable contribution to today's session. I look forward for our continued journey of learning and discovery. Thank you.
Thank you, Supriya ma'am. There's an announcement that I would like to make that tomorrow we do not have any FTP. We'll meet again on Monday, on the 6th and the final day of FTP. Thank you so much for your patient participation. You may leave the session now.